The game is on out here at South Plains. The Black Chip Bounty Freezeout. At the final table, looks like Ricky has pocket sevens. A sneak peek around the table. It's a call from Alex with the baby suited connectors, 5-4 at diamonds. Jesus is in there with a mystery. Call from J2 with King 10 offsuit, 9-7 suited for Aaron. It's just a check. Oh, DJ Ricky has dinner for two, no pocket sevens. It's all in from Jesus. Have to assume he's got an ace here. If not, King Queen, I guess. The nuts. Looks like everybody's going to believe him either way, and he's going to take back a decent little pot. Alex gonna fold the ace-7. Ace-5 suited for Jesus. He's gonna come along. 10-8 suited for Christian. He's gonna raise it up to 3,200. 2,000 on top. King 9 suited for Aaron. He's gonna want to see a flop as well. King 10 for Ricky. He'll let it go. Pocket 8s for Joy. She's going to make the call. Jesus is in there with his suited ace. Looks like we're going 4 ways to a flop for 3,200. Check over to Christian, the pre-flop aggressor. That's 10,000. King 9 currently in the lead. Gut shot for Jesus' ace-5. Backdoor clubs as well. Aaron makes it 25,000 to go. A little bit of isolation with Christian here. And Christian's going to lay it down. Aaron does not particularly want to see any more cards come out with the top pair of 9s. J2 is going to make the call with a mystery hand. King 10 suited for Joy in the small blind. It's going to be all that she has. Ace 3 suited for Alex, also a short stack. But they are not going to make the call. Ace 6 suited for Christian here.
It was cool. At the Red Arrow. I've gone there a couple times. Haven't won, but I actually don't think I played bingo probably like 10, 15 times in my life. I don't think I've ever won. Hit a bingo at any session. I don't really do full taps because it's just a money pit. It's a money pit. You just buy all these taps.
Looks like we're going 4 ways to the flop.
But if you get an all player, then you can just buy
9, 5, ace. Top pair for Christian. This ace 6.
cool little jackpot they get.
Some straight outs for a lot of these guys here.
Whenever someone hit the 20K, there was like one left. Yeah, I went at like midnight and waited and got my wristband.
Checks to Joy. She's going to make a stab at this. $2,400 is the bet. Gonna get Alex out of the way. Jesus on the gut shot. He's gonna fold. Ace for Christian.
Yeah, it's so the odds of that happening are so slim.
Not a great kicker.
Yeah, right.
Joy has a pretty tight image, and she's gonna get the fold. Great bet there from Joy with the Jack 10 offsuit. Great bet from Joy there on the flop.
Oh wow.
But they may have done it after the crowd left or, whenever, but while I was there, I didn't see it get peeled like they normally do.
1 minute remaining. It's 600, 1200. Pocket jacks for Aaron. Raise up to 3,000. DJ Ricky's got the ducks. He's going to have to lay him down to the bet. You hate to see it. It's just the big blind up against pre-flop Razor. Queen high flop and Christian outflops the jacks with Queen 8. A bet of 3,000 again. He didn't like getting raised last time. And he'll show it with a raise to 8,000. Quick call from Aaron with the jacks. And now a flush for Christian. He checks it over. And Aaron checks it back. Trip queens don't mean much. The queen high flush. Christian's best made hand.
Flush.
The paired queen on the river is probably really rough there for Aaron. It's going to make him think that it's less likely that his opponent has a queen. His opponent did have a queen, of course. Not just the queen, but the queen of hearts and the 8 of hearts. Yeah. Holding each other's straight flush outs. Seven six suited for Aaron. Big blind's gonna check it with the ace 6 offsuit. Aaron's gonna want to find a 7 or some hearts. He does find hearts. They check it to the turn. A second 5 out on the board now. JJ crafting a bet. Bet at 2,400. Quick call from Aaron. The 8 on the river changes nothing. Ace kicker with the pair of 5s is going to be good. J2's betting for value. 7,000 on the river. Nothing to hold on to. Aaron's going to have to lay it down.
Only had 17 registered and 16 moves. I played one hand that I folded and we all went in.
Oh, really?
So that we're already in the tournament. That tournament lasted
Oh, so
2 minutes.
as long as there's 16,
Yeah,
then it just ends the tournament.
I guess so. Top 16. Yeah, I'm like, okay. Nice.
So they didn't wait for the
Went in right
whole
at-
late registration?
No.
right at the end of registration then, I guess.
Yeah. Like, damn, okay.
I bet that gets
That was not until
You guys know legal?
18 hours from now. What is 18 hours from now?
Tomorrow,
Some
what time is it?
Jack 10 for Aaron here. Under the gun.
My patient waited for you guys to get out.
Well, you can get in at 5:30, right?
Yeah, well, that starts winding you out.
He's going to get away from it.
That's what
It's hard to fold such pretty cards.
That's close though. They need to come
I
back.
can't believe that we got within one goal. That's 32.
Up to 32 from Christian with a mystery hand. Rhonda's in the big blind. She's going to get half price. Deuce 10-9. Nothing for Rhonda on the flop with the king 3 offsuit. They check to the turn. 8. We're in the same boat. Now Christian crafting a bet. 5,000. It's going to get Rhonda to put down the king 3. Queen 8 suited for Alex. He'll make the call. Ace 10 for Jesus. Short stacked. It's just going to be a call here as well. 3 deuce, the dirty diaper for Christian. He's going to make it 7,000 to go. Wow. Interesting position. He does call with the queen 8. I was going to say queen 8, ace 10. Both hands you could definitely fold to this sort of action. But a couple of short stacks. I could easily find the shove here. He does fold the ace 10. Queen 8 suited up against the 3 deuce. 9, 3, 4, 2 spades. 3 deuce outflops queen 8. Got a 5,000 to call from Alex. Jack of hearts on the turn. Gut shot now. And Alex gets there on the river. Runner, runner, queen high straight. It's everything Alex has got. It's just the second nuts. Just a pair of threes here for Christian. It is hard to believe to go runner, runner for that straight. And Christian gets away from the 3 deuce. Nice pot for Alex, even without the payday on the river. Queen Jack offsuit for Joy. Gonna be a call. Call from Christian with the king 9 offsuit. Pocket sixes for Rhonda. She'll make it 3,600 to go. Looks like DJ Ricky's going to make the call. Big slick. Going to call all the way back around. We're going 4 ways to the flop. Ace, king, queen, jack, king, 9, and sixes. Queen on the flop means Joy's going to take the lead. A bet of 8,000 from the pocket sixes. Joy does not want to risk it for her tournament life. And Christian, nothing to hold on to. Rhonda's going to get away with it with the pocket sixes. Ace Jack for Alex. Call from Alex. Call from J2 with the king 9. Ace 8 for Aaron. Up to 5,000 with the ace 8. Call from the ace jack, of course. And king 9 sticks around as well. It's a bet of 7,000 from Alex. Aaron with just the ace high and a gut shot. And he gets away from it. Pocket eights for Rhonda. 4,000 to continue. Ace 9 for Ricky. 2 overs. But he'll get away from him. Alex not left with much to defend the big blind with. Ace 9 for Aaron. Makes the call. DJ Ricky's going to get another shot with his deuces. Ace King for Alex. Raised to 4,000 with the big slick. Ace 9 here in a funky position. He does make the call. Now the deuces. He had to fold them last time. It's a good fold up against the jacks. You might want to see a flop here with the deuces up against the shared aces of Alex and Aaron. He does lay it down. Now Aaron at a distinct disadvantage, heads up against Alex with big slick. Jack 4-9 rainbow. Aaron finds his 9. She needs to dodge the king. Seven of spades on the turn. Check from Alex and a check from Aaron. No help for Alex on the river. Bet of 10,000. And a call from Aaron. Quick call. Good work from Aaron with the 9 there. Pocket fours for J2. Under the gun. Just gotta make the call. Queen Jack for Rhonda. Jack 10 for Alex. Makes the call. Call from Jesus with the King 9. And now it's 5,000 to go. J2 gonna stick around with his fours. As is Rhonda with her Queen Jack. Alex calls. And Jesus lays it down. We're going 4 ways to a flop. King, Queen 4 on the flop. Set of fours for J2. Looks like a bet of 5,000 from the flop set. A pair of queens for Rhonda. It's enough to make the call. Alex, up and down, is all in. Sure to be bloodshed here. J2's all in. Rhonda with just the queen. Gonna lay it down, of course. Set of fours. It's gonna be any 9, any ace for Alex. As long as the board does not pair. Queen, no good. It's a boat. Fours full of queens for J2. Great game from Alex tonight. Pocket fours strike again here in South Plains.
Well, now I don't know if I want to play with them.
Looks like we have Faith taking over.
I'll do the
Ricky doesn't set alarms. He just wakes up when he wakes up. Unless he
Well,
absolutely has a need.
Ever since I've been with you, I don't set alarms because you have 16 alarms on the already woke by the time.
What a snooze. Snooze. Snooze.
That's what I do. It's
That's
not
me
16
too.
alarms, it's just a bunch of snoozes.
When I have an alarm, so I usually
And under the gun, Rhonda's got ace king.
I'm late on a daily, but when I know I have to be up early, I always wake up like 20 minutes before my alarm. But then if I set an alarm daily, I always late.
6,000 to kick off the hand. All in. Ace queen for Jesus. He's in big trouble. Pocket nines for J2. He's going to make the call to the all in. Ace king obviously going to come along. Be heads up on the side in between J2 and Rhonda. Ace 10 6. No help for Rhonda just yet. 3 of hearts on the turn. Or no help for J2 just yet. Rhonda flop top pair top kicker. With an 88% chance here on the turn. But it's a bet from J2 of 8,000. Call from Rhonda. And the queen on the river. 2 pair for Jesus. Rhonda's going to take down the side pot.
Help me.
A miracle river for Jesus. Yeah. Good size main pot, 45,000.
I used to yawn so hard I like pulled a jaw muscle. Oh. I don't think I've ever had
Keep
that
it warm, huh?
before.
Keep it going.
That was a new experience.
It didn't make your ear.
Aaron in the hot seat this time. Ace-5 suited for Christian. He'll make it 4,000 to go. Ace-King for J2. Just the smooth call. And Rhonda sneaking in there with one of the table favorites. 10-3 offsuit. King, 9, Queen. 2 spades out there. It's a bet of 8,000 from J2.
I notice that every time.
Rhonda gets out of the way, as does Christian. J2 is going to take it down with a bet on the flop with top. Looked like DJ Ricky saw the king before he saw the 7. 3 deuce suited for Joy. Ace-5 for Christian again. 3,000 to go. Rhonda's in there with Ace-9. Now it's Aaron on the big blind with King Deuce. Will not see a flop. Heads up between Christian and Rhonda. Ace-5 deuce. Now it's Rhonda in trouble. She checks it over to Christian, who is going to make a bet. 10,000. Quick call. Top pair. And a 9 on the turn. She checks it to Christian again. $15 this time from Christian. No doubt Rhonda's at least making the call. It's the raise instead. 30. This is going to be big trouble for Christian. Not a whole lot behind. 2 pair. He's all in. Quick call from Rhonda. Pretty much just the 5 could help Christian here. No 5 to come. Great game from Christian. What a sick turn. Now Rhonda's got ace king. It's up to 6,000. It's gonna be all in from DJ Ricky with the ace queen. We've seen this before. Jack 9 suited for J2. Is reaching for chips. J2 still thinking it through. He does make the call. Of course, Rhonda with ace king. Always sticking around here. In this position just a few hands ago.
Unless they're bluffing.
On the river.
Yeah, you river there.
6, 3, 7, all clubs. Rhonda with the ace of clubs. Looks like they check to the turn. 4 of spades on the turn. Does not change much. They check to the river. And the 10 of clubs gives Rhonda the nut flush. Surely going to bet for some value here on the river. 15,000 is all it's going to take. No miracle river for the ace queen this hand. It was a great game from Ricky.
Javier said to call him.
Jesus will play.
And then that will be here too, but I don't know what time. But Javier just said, let me know when cash starts.
Cowboys for Jesus. Under the gun. Just the call. Playing a little sneaky. Jack 8 suited for Aaron. On the button. Just going to be the call from him as well. And in the big blind, Joy's got 10-6 of clubs. Ten, 5, ace. Joy's got to start, but still gonna need some help to catch up to the Kings. Bet of 3,000, a call from Aaron. And Joy gets away from the 10-6. And a 6 on the turn guarantees Jesus is going to win. Would have been Joy's miracle card. But a king on the river. Set of kings. And just about a 4,000 from Jesus on the river. But a snap fold from Aaron. What a nasty run out. Could have been a bloodbath had Joy stuck in. King, queen suited for Rhonda. She makes it 6 to go. And no action for the king queen suited.
Instant call, huh?
Ace 6 suited for Rhonda under the gun this time. Gonna call with the suited ace. King 9. King 9 for Aaron. 6 deuce for Jesus. He'll want to see a flop. And pocket 7s for J2. 3 ways to a flop.
Throw out a cash game feeler.
9 Jack 5.
What do you got here?
The turn, heads up, a second 5. Pocket 7's in the lead. That's 2,000 again. J2's gonna nickel and dime Rhonda unless she finds a heart, which she does. Nut flush for Rhonda again. Runner, runner. It's a bet of 7 now from J2. And a raise from Rhonda, 14,000. J2 gets away from it very quickly. Rhonda has been running really well from that under the gun seat. Big Slick up against Big Chick just a couple rounds ago. Call from Jesus. 6-9 suited, 6-3 suited for J2. He'll see a flop. And King 8 for Rhonda in the big blind. 5 deuce Jack rainbow. Rhonda makes it 7,000 to go on the flop. Gets Jesus out of the way quickly. It looks like a call from J2 with his gut shot. Rhonda's still in the lead with King high, but the 3 will be good at showdown for J2. They check it down. He'll take down the 20,000 chip pot. Little help there on the river for the 6-3 suited. Ace 10 for J2. He'll make the call. Jack deuce for Rhonda. She's going to stick around. Aaron in the big blind with 5-4 offsuit. Go 3 ways to the flop. Each player with a diamond and 3 diamonds on the board. King 9, 3 of diamonds. Bet of 4,000 from J2. Second best diamond. Rhonda with the jack is going to lay it down, as does Aaron. Good bet from J2 there. Take it down before any more scare cards come out. Ace, queen of clubs for J2. 5,000 to go. Enjoy the last hope. No action for the ace queen suited. Queen 10 of spades for Aaron. He'll raise it up to 5,000. King queen for Joy. It's gonna be everything. Aaron's gonna make the call. He's gonna need to find a 10 or some spades. Joy at risk, but in the lead to the flop. King for Jack. One off the royal flush. A second Jack will not do the job though. Joy gets the double up with King Queen. Very close. Flopping the world, just no help in 4th or 5th Street. Ace 10 this time for Aaron. He's going to try the bet up to 5,000 one more time. And no action to the raise this time for Aaron. Might prefer it that way. Ace 5 for Jesus. He'll make the call. 7-6 in the small blind for J2. He'll stick around. And a check from Rhonda in the big blind with 4 deuce. Three, 5, 10, 2 clubs. Rhonda flops up and down. Pair for Jesus. And a gut shot for J2. It's a bet of 65 from Rhonda. Call from Jesus. And J2 gets out of the way with his gut shot. 9 of diamonds does not change anything. Ace high in the lead on the turn. They check to the river. The 8 of hearts means ace high is going to be good for Rhonda. Good for Jesus, rather. But Rhonda will be betting 15,000 on the river. Most of Jesus' stack here. And she's going to take it down. Pair of fives. Not going to be enough for Jesus to make the call.
JD will hit a straight.
It's a call from J2 with the suited queen. Pocket nines for Rhonda in the small blind. Raise to 7,000. Queen 9 for Aaron. He gets away from it. There's one of Rhonda's nines in the muck. Quick call from J2. Looking to find a queen or some clubs. It's all hearts on the flop. Jack, 8, deuce. And as Rhonda goes for the bet, J2 makes the fold before she can get it out there. Ten five suited this time for Jesus, but he still does not like it. Queen 10 again for Aaron. This time he's just going to make the call. Ace 9 for Joy. She'll check in the big blind, going heads up to the flop. Blind battle. Three, 6, 6. Ace high in the lead for Joy. They check to the turn. 9. It's going to strengthen that lead. And the bet is going to take it down on the turn. King 10 for Rhonda. She will make the call. 9-7 suited for Aaron. Looks like he might find a call as well. Queen 9 suited for Joy is going to hit the muck in the small blind. King Queen in the big blind for Jesus. He'll get away from it as well. Must have been a raise up to 10,000. That orange chip from Aaron.
Ace white fold there.
Looks like the pot has been built. The flop, ace, 8-5 rainbow. Gut shot for Aaron. Backdoor straight opportunities for Rhonda. 7,000. The bet from Aaron. He's going to get Rhonda to put it down. Take advantage of being the pre-flop aggressor there. Ace high flop, rainbow.
I'm right over here. Yeah, you did. Forgot.
Ace 4 for Aaron. He'll get away from it. Just the blinds left to battle it out. Queen 10 for Jesus. He'll make the call. And the check from J2. Ace, 6, 9, 2 diamonds on the flop. Jesus checks, but it's a bet of 5,000 from J2. Was you going to take it down on the flop?
Yeah, Christian's snapping on the couch. Barely won't matter if you had to watch it smooth.
Queen 10 for Aaron again. Under the gun. This time he decides not going to put any chips at risk with the Queen 10. It's going to be a call from the small blind. Ace 7 for J2. King 10 for Rhonda. She's going to check it to the flop. 7, 6, 5. J2 in the lead. Bet of 6,000 is all it's going to take for Rhonda to put down the king high. Ace 5 of spades for Jesus. Just going to limp in. See if he can catch himself a hand. 4, 3 of spades for Rhonda in the small blind. She's going to come along. And pocket 7s for Aaron. Big raise. 15,000 to go. Around 7 times. Surely targeting the short stack. Jesus does get away from it, as does Rhonda. Aaron will take it down pre-flop with the pocket 7s. 6-9 suited again for Jesus. Still not convinced on it. Pocket 5s for J2. He'll make it 6 to go. Pocket 8s for Aaron. He'll make the call. King Jack for Joy. Gonna be heads up between the two pocket pairs. 8s with a heart and a club, 5s with a spade and a diamond. 10, 3, king, rainbow. The 8's in the lead still, but it is the pocket 5s for J2. It's gonna fire 11,000 on the flop. And he's going to get the better hand to fold. Great aggression from J2.
Any luck on what we talked about the other day?
No, I was going to ask you if you had heard.
He said they're content. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we got nothing, man. We're trying to get an insurance quote. We're still waiting on that. We're asking all these questions. Obviously, we want to get the most accurate one as possible. But it's like, can you just give us a quote? And then he messaged me today and said he's got somebody else that's showing some interest. So
Jack 9 for J2. He'll make the call. King 5 suited for Aaron. He'll stick around as well. Joy with the king deuce in the small blind. She's not going to put any more into the pot. And a check from Jesus with 8-7. Going 3 ways to a flop. Eight, 7, 6. 2 pair for Jesus on the flop. Gut shot for J2. And a heart draw for Aaron, who is also up and down. So a little bit of action here. A bet of 6,000 from J2. And we're up to 15 from Aaron. All in from Jesus. Just a little bit of action. Looks like J2 is reaching for some chips, seeing what the call looks like. Before he makes it, Aaron, with the second nut flush draw, is going to make the call as well. So, Jesus all in with top 2 pair on the flop. Heads up on the side. Aaron looking for a heart. J2 looking for a 10. A 5. Now, J2 has a 9 high straight. And he is all in. Aaron does not like the connected board. Still knowing he realistically just needs the heart, he makes the call. Seems
terrible turn.
Jesus looking for an 8 or a 7. It's a jack on the river, and the 9 high straight's gonna hold. No heart for Aaron. J2's gonna find a massive pot. Jesus played a great game. And it looks like no rebate for Aaron either. A double elimination for J2. Which is going to skip us right past the bubble. 3 remaining. Joy's been short stacked for most of our final table, but she fights her way into the final 3. Very patient tonight. Rhonda will get away from it while it's free. J2 with about 150,000 in front of him. Rhonda with just over 200,000 and Joy at 50. This will be the last hand of 1224 before we move on to 1500, 3,000.
¿Cuántos hay?
Joy with Jack 10. Offsuited.
Bastante dinero.
7-4 offsuit for J2 in the small blind. He'll get away from it. Jack 10 for Rhonda in the big blind. She checks. Jack of diamonds, 10 of clubs for Rhonda. Jack of clubs, 10 of diamonds for Joy. The flop, ace, 6 of clubs, the 4 of spades. They check to the turn. The king of hearts. The 9 of diamonds is not going to bring the straight, but they are going to check it down and chop it up. Would have been an interesting, I guess it was already interesting enough. Jack 10 up against Jack 10. Would have been a little extra interesting if they runnered the nuts. Rhonda with king 9. Going to make the call. Joy check in the big blind with the 10-4 offsuit. Ace, 6, deuce. Rhonda looking to bet. Looks like 6,000. Not going to matter. Any bet. Enough to get Joy to fold the 10 high. This will be the final blind level. 17 minutes remaining before our player break.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah, that's one of the things we're looking at. We just gotta get some tapping.
Rhonda first to act. Small suited connectors. Not quite enticing. Some bigger suited connectors for Joy. Or not so suited for either of them. Maybe if they were suited, they would have gotten a little more action. But, alas, J2's going to get what might be the first walk of our final table.
That's what we're looking into, is trying to figure out some tapping.
What are you trying to do?
Joy's got a mystery hand.
Just wanna.
Nothing special, apparently.
I own AJ's wings,
Oh.
but we had to close down because the building we were in got sold.
Oh.
We're looking for a new spot.
Call from J2. And Rhonda checks, both with suited holdings. King, Jack, Queen, 2 spades out there. Backdoor clubs for Rhonda. Checks to Rhonda, who makes it 6 and takes it down on the flop. Looks like a call with the 7-4 suited. Rhonda makes the call. King 6 for Joy in the big blind. 5-5-9. Check from Rhonda, check from Joy. And J2 checks as well. The 3 of clubs on the turn. Rhonda now with the only made hand, the pair of threes. Should bet 9,000. Looks like a call from J2. 10 of clubs on the river. They check it down. Was a bit of a gut shot there for J2. Got a decent enough price, but no help on the river for him. Not 10-6, but 10 deuce for Rhonda. Seems like a misdeal. Joy had to hand back in the ducks.
What's John's last name? George. Want to look him up on Hendon Mob to see if he's.
Looks like another walk. I can attest, John George, the John George of South Plains Poker, is on the Hendon Mob. You can search him up, look at some of his stats yourself. Not a bad player at all. Really blossomed into the San Antonio poker scene a few years back. It's all in from Joy with the hearts, king, queen of hearts. Not much for J2 to make the call. Rondo with Jack 3. It worked last time, but no call this time. Joy finding chips where she can.
Awesome.
9-8 for J2. He'll make the call. Rhonda in there with 9-3 at clubs. And 7 deuce for Joy in the big blind. King 9-3, 2 spades. 2 pair for Rhonda on the flop. She checks to Joy. Checks to J2, who makes it 6,000 to go. He's got a pair of 9s. But Rhonda, smooth call with the 2 pair, is going to be a lot of trouble. J2 can't find an 8. Now the clubs draw comes in for Rhonda. It's 11 on the turn here. Rhonda surely going to find the call.
Got my 9.
Bet it's the 4 of hearts there on the turn or on the river. They check it down, and Rhonda's going to take it down with her 2 pair. Ten minutes left before our break. Rhonda really taking a strong lead. A7 suited for Rhonda this time. On the button, the best seat in the house. She's going to raise it up. And no action to the raise. Jack deuce for Joy, queen 8 for J2. Some middling connectors for Joy. Not looking to get involved with them. A call for the king 4 and ace 10 from Rhonda. She's going to put 10 on top when it comes to her action. A quick call from J2. Ace 10 flops the top pair and the club draw. Rhonda has J2 drawing dead on the turn, and as she reaches for chips, J2 is going to find the fold. Couple of clubs for J2. See if they're good enough to get some action. Not quite. Rhonda with queen 9 wants to see a flop. Joy. 3 deuce. Not the best starting hand in poker. Gut shot for Rhonda. A big bet and a quick fold from the 3 deuce. Queen deuce this time for Rhonda. She'll get away from it while it's free. Joy has got a mystery in the small blind. Obviously nothing too crazy we missed out on. J2's going to get another walk.
Yeah, she retired, so it's Dominic, but he can help you write a business plan and all that, and he's gonna do all that if you apply for his.
Yeah, I've got the plan pretty much all done.
Nine, 5 offsuit for Joy. Queen 9 suited for J2. Sure to find his way to a flop.
Someone who's did it, been there, and
It's up to 7,000. A quick fold from Rhonda with the 8 deuce.
What are you fixing to start operating?
Rhonda's gonna make the call.
No. It's we're just trying to kind of get a little edge. We can only do coffee in that little store, so we got a kitchen. I had the goalies trailer, so we're kind of incorporating it all together.
Deuce 9-5. Each of them catch a pair. Rhonda with the better kicker and the flush draw. Nearly free rolling. She's gonna bet 11,000. And it's all in from Joy. Rhonda makes the call. Joy is gonna need to find some help here. Looking for a 6, not the club. Or an 8. And the queen of clubs is just about as bad as it gets for Joy. Great game from her tonight. She fought hard to make it into the money. Out in third. No small feat. Now heads up in between J2 and Rhonda. Looks like looking into the possibility of a deal before this break.
So it's 7-3.
You guys chop the pot.
Great game from everybody tonight. It looks like our players have reached a deal, chopping the pot, giving the chip leader the extra bounties. It's been a nice little Sunday night poker live stream, but looks like we have run out of action. We will be back on Wednesday night for our